Welcome this afternoon, the final heat of the day's proceedings. Pete Cilliers alongside Peter Mel calling an all-Australian showdown here. Mick Fanning taking on Conor O'Leary in the round 3 encounter. Still finished 17th though, with a win at J-Bay as part of the discussion, but he was not here in Rio de Janeiro. As we see Mick Fanning, the 3-time world champion, going to work, methodical, one of the true professionals of the sport in quick motion this morning. Of course, very early in Australia for family and friends on the Gold Coast watching. Welcome to Brazil this afternoon. Local time here, moving towards 5 p.m. Conor O'Leary, of course, not on the championship tour this time last year, Pete. He was grinding away on that qualifying series and did a great job for the win.
As we take a look at the replay of that last wave, there was a few waves ridden early, just some mediocre scores. This is much better for Mick Fanning. A little 2-turn combo on a smaller wave. Glassy conditions too. As we get later in the day, that wind lightens up. Taking a look at the replay of that first wave, Conor O'Leary came in at a 3. This backwash is still there. We saw the performance from Conor O'Leary earlier today, posting one of the highest heat totals. This was the second wave, of Mick Fanning. As he connects with the roof and the wave shuts down and heat goes down. So difficult, that final section.
This late afternoon, conditions have held, and the commissioner has kept the competition rolling. Here we go. A big round 2 appearance earlier. Conor O'Leary, just the one opportunity though.
That was too bad. He saw that he pulled the turn down and was straight back into the bottom turn, and then just couldn't get there quick enough. Had to pull down, straighten out. Wasn't able to get that second maneuver, so that's going to affect the score. Looked like he was almost there. See again, loads up the bottom turn, snaps it hard, and then right back up there, couldn't get there. And instead gives it up. This is probably a good angle too to see where he was at on that bottom turn. As he comes around it, it is already cupping out. Knew he couldn't get there. Decided against it. Well, and that's what it is that he's been able to put those point totals up, but somehow his opponent has been able to put up higher heat totals and not able to get the heat wins. You see again that upside down approach on the backhand.
Rock solid performances from the young man from Cronulla. We see him ease out of the lineup here. We'll go back and find out what's kept Conor O'Leary busy in the last few minutes. Leaves Mick Fanning out the back. Little under 18 minutes to play here. Let's have a look at Conor here.
On the replay when we were checking him out, again, see how he has that backhand. He's able to go straight up.
Still managed to qualify with a fistful of events. See Fanning planing in here. Inside double up stack here. Fanning threads the tube. The Brazilians love it.
Mick is a very popular surfer, even here, being that he's waving the Australian flag, but even here in Brazil, like guys like John, super popular. So they understand it's not just Brazilians that they get excited about. They love a popular surfer, and Mick being the guy that he is. As you see this wave, he sets it up. It almost feels like he saw this with a barrel and he really quickly went into it. Maybe could have even hesitated slightly before he pulled in the back door. This is a good angle here from up top, but he did pump into it, so he's really quickly in and out of it. But I think he was relying a lot of that importance on that final maneuver. He saw that section, so anticipating almost 2 sections ahead wins to a 1 surfer. Dave McCauley being the winningest of 4 events, but generally it's been a mix of all sorts of athletes.
Well, the first win to Pepe Lopez back in '76. Nice big hit for Conor O'Leary. Such an efficient backhand that won him the qualifying series last year. Now in the rookie class of 2017, currently occupying 13th on the Jeep leaderboard, arriving here at this 4th stop. Mick Fanning down at 19th, but Mick did climb 3 places. Care of a quarterfinal finish to wrap up the Australian leg. But Conor O'Leary's been very consistent, quarterfinaling at the beginning of the year, Pete. Let's have a look at this one.
And as a rookie, to get that quarterfinals is so solid. It'll help his confidence, especially being the first event of the year. You see this rotation, love it on his backhand. He is able to just carve out of the lip.
Well, picking up on Mick Fanning live here as he's sparking his way through a delivery.
In contrast,
Yep.
that's the forehand. He's able to kind of spring out of the lip, karate chop the back foot through the lip. So contrasting styles, but both work to big value. But a close heat. Look at the two-wave totals, 9.3 to 9.10. See how this exchange unfolds. Just again, watch that last wave, the quick snap on that first turn, all important first maneuver. Again, stays with it. And in this rotation, you see carves almost all the way around it. Such great technique. Kind of different than the backhand style of a Wiggly Dantas, but still just as effective. As you watch Mick Fanning now, springing into the lip, getting the release out of the fins. A little two-turn combo. Straight out of it, connecting.
Helping us here in 2017. Conor O'Leary will attack here. Inside right-hander. 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Big leverage on those backhand turns. He kicks it with aggression.
Needs a 4.9.
Pete, what are you thinking?
I feel like that's enough. I mean, he, without priority, took a much smaller wave, but there was some good surfing. There was some flair there. Not going to be a gigantic score. I mean, Mick did well just to let this one go, but there was some scoring opportunity. You see it draws off the sandbank and got steep. He was able to go vertical 2 separate times. Feels like it's enough. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, Mick better understand that he has an opportunity here. I mean, he's got to catch a wave.
Well, Mick knows that he's still got to grind out another score. So here we go, all-important number, because O'Leary has found the score. So Mick Fanning, this is an all-important wave. Big hit as well. Holds on. Yes, he likes it. Spice it up with a bit of theatrics, because Mick is down into second looking for the 5-6-8. So great little showdown here.
We were talking about that last 9 minutes being exciting. It actually came down to the last minute before it got exciting. Conor O'Leary grinded out the score, got enough to take the lead, but I think this needs to be a 5.68. First turn, he had to cut it short because he knew he had to get to this section. Almost bobbles the bottom turn, kind of tentative out of the top.
Mick's done it. He's found the win here in round 3. He's going to put the rookie down to bed for a 13th place finish. So a great tense moment to wrap up the surfing action here.